Okay guys, I'm back with another one, and this one's going to be quick, but this one is going to help you gain that weight you need to gain. So I'm going to tell you guys something that no one says in the fitness industry, and only one person I've heard, and this person is Phil Heath, and he only mentioned it once in his earlier days. So basically what you're going to do in the morning, you're going to use the washroom, you're going to come out and you're going to weigh yourself without food. Then what you're going to do, after every meal you eat, you're gonna step on the scale. And what should happen is, every time you eat, you should go up about 1 pound to 2 pounds. So with that being said, for example, if you're eating 8 ounces of chicken, 8 ounces of rice, that's 1 pound right there. Also, if you're drinking 1 liter of water, which you should be drinking almost 1 liter of water, 1 liter of water weighs 2.2 pounds. So what does that mean? If you finish 1 pound of food and 1 liter of water, you're at about 3.5 pounds, a little bit under 3.5 pounds. If you do that 4, 5, 6 times a day, there's no way that you're not gonna wake up in the next day and be up. Yes, it sounds very obsessive and very like it could get in your mind, and sometimes it could even play games with you, because you may think like, you know, that you're going to be up next morning, you wake up and you might not even be up, but eventually it will stick and it will hold. Nobody really tells you this. No personal trainer will tell you this. No coach will tell you this. Only person that I've ever heard say this is 7-time Mr. Olympia Phil Heath, when he was getting interviewed, and he said it for a quick like 10 seconds. He didn't really touch too much about it. So like I said, wake up, weigh yourself, go to the washroom, be empty, come back, weigh yourself, have your first meal, eat your first meal, drink that liter of water, weigh yourself again, go to the gym, or whenever you come back from the gym, you eat, you get back on the scale. You have to. If you're serious about gaining weight, do that for about, let's say, 2-3 days. If you see that it's sort of catching on, and you see that every time you step on the scale you're up 2 to 3 pounds, you're on the right track. If you step on the scale and you're only up pound or half a pound, you're not eating nowhere near enough. That 2.2 pounds of water eventually will be pissed out. So what I used to do is weigh myself and eat, and be so obsessive that literally after an hour of eating, I would go and step on the scale, and as soon as I would see it drop half a pound, I would take water and chug it right back, so I could be right where I was when I finished my meals. So one meal should weigh around 1 pound. 1 liter of water is 2.2 pounds. That's a little bit under 3.5 pounds. Now, if you do that 5-6 times a day, there is no way that you're not gonna gain weight. Now, this is a little secret that no one even touches on, no one mentions it in the fitness industry, nobody talks about it. And I'm mind blown why nobody talks about this. Another thing, force feeding. You have to force feed. If you did 4 meals and you have 2 more meals to go and you can't eat, well, listen, man, you have to sit there and you need to force that food down. Eventually your body will adapt and it will become easier and easier. Your stomach will stretch out. But force feeding is a big part of this whole building muscle and getting bigger and getting yoked out and jacked, and you have to force feed. Trust me, I don't want to eat 5-6 times a day. I don't want to force feed, but it is what it is, and this is what it takes. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. What that also does, it builds discipline. Now, if you go to a personal trainer, they won't tell you this. No coach is going to tell you this, because it could get into your mind a little bit, but I would suggest doing it for the first 2-3 days. After that, sort of know where you're at, and you could sort of pull back from the scale and maybe save it till the end of the week. And I thought I had to touch on this because I've been watching the fitness industry on YouTube for the past 8-9 years, and it's literally blown my mind away why no one's talking about it. Weighing yourself after every meal. You have to. You guys, Try it out. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good day.